have the
Abs I demand better conditions here in this booth.
like, man, why would I dress up if I knew I wasn't gonna be on stream?
You know, it's just sequestered in this tiny sick room. They can hear that you're well dressed. They can hear.
And all right, getting some word from Murun as he's big up smash coming out from him there into the Bowser Fair. Going for the fire breath here and the F tilt here at the ledge and what's that? Going to punish that, but unfortunately it looks like Murun was the one who was going to lose the stock as Jorhey was still fat. But you know you can just go for the up smash at the ledge. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot that everything doesn't have any import whatsoever. You got it, buddy. Never punished. Nothing going to be wrong with that. It's already stacked up here as well. Now that Murun plays with quite a bit of what the gamer tag says. Like swag, baby. If I'm gonna be able to follow that Cyclone thanks to that big bully armor and go for that up smash again. Jorhey literally feeling it so much they'd rather die by their own SD.
You saw that Murun just put his hands up like, oh, listen, man, I didn't even touch
manslaughter.
Like,
I didn't even mean it, but Judge, I swear, he did it himself.
All right, combo coming out here from Jorhey, trying to get something started. Not going to Zaire, though, as Murun opts to just go off stage, taking his chance. Coming back in with the fire breath now as Jorhey sits into the field, able to take some of that damage. Not a whole lot, though. The fair and the nair coming out from Bowser as Murun finds something, getting some damage. Moving on with the fire breath here, and Murun just be on a ramp. Jorhey's trying to get his bearing with the Cyclone. Going for that in order to reverse a potential bad situation. Back there coming out, and that stop giant fair there from Murun going way off stage. That was only like a minute and a half. Like,
that was like a speed run there. Jorhey's actually evaporated. Murun killed him so badly he doesn't exist in real life. Oh no, dude, Jorhey looks awake now. Jorhey looks like activated. Like this guy. Oh, he's also frozen. That's unfortunate. Wait, nope, never mind. We're good. He blinks. All right, he's alive. But I know Jorhey. I don't, but I know Jorhey. And I think Jorhey's going to be able to get back into this. I think the issue really was just you feeling that up smash. After that first thought, like, that was scary. That hurts. And you remember that for the rest of the set. So you're now going to be looking to evade it the entire rest of the time. You can't give it too much respect, though. Never too much.
I do think that it was a wonderful, it was just a wonderful play coming out from Murun, and like especially to put your opponent on the back foot so early. Going to actually catch the end of that Zaire off stage, the dare coming out from Jorhey as he's to establish his bearing, able to send him off stage yet again with the back air. Murun just trying to recover here. Going for the nair, but wow. Be coming out from Jorhey, able to take a really quick stock for himself, and still only has 20% damage on him.
This is good. Now you get to see this combo lined up. This is why you want that big punching bag body. Can't find the fall, but still 60% for free. I'm not complaining and still stack it up.
Stack it up. The Bowser bomb coming out. Not going to get anything off of that. However, going to interrupt some of Jorhey's momentum. The pass attack coming out from him. Then more into the other side of the stage. With the fair and the Zaires, going to send him even farther off stage, and I really don't think he can recover. That is a dead Bowser. Continuing on with the fair. Yeah, just wow. Going for the dare, because Murun just had his options so limited by Jorhey. There was absolutely nothing you can do except get dared there.
What do we say, Pearl? Jorhey is wide awake now and going to make sure that you're taking a long sleep instead. I never took my faith. Sin miedo estamos. Now we're going to look for the attempt on the punish, but doesn't actually find a grab off the back of that spinning fortress. I was surprised at the options that tries to go for the gentleman, but will be punished in like fashion. Tries to evade around those jabs, but instead it gets grabbed himself and jumped off stage.
For sure, coming back in with the side B, opting up B now over the flame breath, and then going to be sent off stage. Murun is the one who's going to get hit at the tail end of there's the back air now, just trying to find some way to get back. Up with the spinning fortress, up and see there from Jorhey. Murun coming back in, but even so, he is still down down a whole stock to Jorhey's 2. Going to try to go for a lot of aerials off stage with Zaires into the fair, air dodging up in order to get his own fair into the fire breath, and now going to be sent. Ooh, the Zaire is so scary because it's so good at limiting so many of options, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Fistics, when you look at the Zaires last time, you mentioned the fact that Fistics is doing a really good job of evading these, and Bowser's not having the same luxury. You're just too big bodied. You're just going to eat up all those plungers, and if they're suctioning on you, it's a lot of damage. But 166. certainly kill percent. 95, also certainly kill percent for Jorhey. And an F tilt, what's going to deliver that last stock? Jorhey is sweating a little bit.
For sure, especially a Bowser at full rage. But the full
Nice.
something you could deal with when you have the back air of Luigi. Yo, game number 2 going to Jorhey.
Once
Alright,
again,
just gone.
dude, this guy just like ascends every single time. Game's over. I freaking love Jorhey, man.
I think he just gets up to go and say his stage picks, and like that's why we're not seeing.
I like the lore though better if he evaporates and like floats out of the astral plane and he goes back in. He's back though, don't worry.
Not going anywhere just yet. Yeah, just making sure to look at the stage picks. Yeah, getting it on lock as we're going into this game number 3. So, we are still at pools, but this is yet another game on the board.
We're getting some big ones.
Yeah, we're getting some really close sets. You know, it is a whole lot of comeback teams in this venue, so for sure, we're going to get to see something good coming out from this. I really want to see them both utilize some of the other adaptations. So Jorhey had the ability to turn it around that game. However, I do want to see what Murun is going to be able to do.
Well, how hot and cold were those two different games, right? It seemed like it was all Murun all day like that first game, and then Jorhey completely takes the lead, winds that plunge around Bowser's neck like a leech, but it seems like we're getting a repeat of the first. That up smash delivering instant death, only 6% built up. Jorhey, gotta find that 0 death quick.
That was a charge up smash too, and you know he was charging it before Jorhey even recovered.
So he's born.
Yeah, wonderful knowledge of him to know exactly where he was coming, and still being again, but able to air dodge away from it. Oh, it didn't matter because the F tilt came out from Murun and take the stock anyways. Now he is up 3 full stocks.
Dude, that regrab, knew it. Get up. Will people recover, you gotta recognize that this is no longer Smash 4 and you don't have the instant guaranteed SD. Murun says, no worries, I just want to make this game a bit more interesting, and we certainly are going to be obliging with a 0 death. Let him do that.
I think he just got a little bit too silly, and Murun definitely knows that. You see him shaking his head, coming back in with the Bowser prayer.
That's amazing my head.
Yeah, sending Jorhey on. Utilizing the flame breath as well. Jorhey opting to stick in shield point for the grab.
Delay.
Round. Again. Yeah, there's a big boy. Wind up. Too early in order for Jorhey to get it. They're in place. They're fire clanking with each other here as we're going into this last stock for these two players. Trying to go for the back air. Not those just yet. Just coming in, and those Zairs I really think are going to be helpful in keeping Murun away as far as possible from Jorhey. Jorhey now having the upper hand, trying to go for that fair, not able to get it. The tail end of that cycle. Oh, enough to the other side of the stage. The Bowser bomb coming back out. Not able to get a stop just yet, as these know that they are at such high percentages, kill percentage respectively.
Yeah,
on Murun, able to do anything that he wants. Trying to find something underneath him. These upper shots alone. Of course.
That's gonna be it. For sure, the seismic slam, finally, Dutta gets it off after such a long, intense exchange. Both get up, get that fist bump going, make sure to fist bump your friends and your nemesis, but that was certainly a pools match for the ages. So intense, but Murun, I don't know how I feel, because Murun got so silly with it. Low-key, you deserve that death. Low-key, you deserve to lose the pools. At the same time, Murun fought so hard back for it, and they played with such amazing gusto and zeal that I respect it. Either way, I think it's a happy ending no matter what. Kudos to both these players.